Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for September 19, 2025. Firstly, we've been following the complex landscape of international relations, particularly with China. Experts have shed new light on China's motivations, challenging common misconceptions, and offering a nuanced perspective on this global powerhouse. China's primary goal is to preserve the status quo, especially regarding Taiwan, and it aims to maintain internal stability and ensure the preservation of its core interests. In other news, we've been tracking the ongoing budget negotiations in Washington, D.C. The House of Representatives has voted on a bill to fund the government until November, but the path forward remains uncertain. Democrats have proposed an alternative plan, which includes provisions like permanently extending enhanced tax credits under the Affordable Care Act and restoring funding for public radio and TV stations. However, Republicans argue that these additions are non-starters. As the deadline for a potential government shutdown looms, we're considering the implications on various aspects of American life, from federal services to the economy. We urge our listeners to share their thoughts on the budget negotiations and the potential consequences of a government shutdown. Finally, in a related development, we've been monitoring the situation with China's intentions and how it may impact U.S. policy. By recognizing China as a normal competitor rather than an existential threat, policymakers can shift their approach from isolation and aggression to engagement and cooperation. That's all for tonight's summary. We'll continue to bring you in-depth analysis and updates on these developing stories. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then shall know what's right now. Firstly, we reported on the growing concerns over space security as nations increasingly militarize space. The issue raises critical questions about the future of warfare, international law, and global stability. We emphasize the need for open dialogue and cooperation to establish clear norms and regulations governing behavior in space. In our second story, we covered the UK government's efforts to address small boat crossings, with the successful deportation of an Eritrean man to France under the newly implemented one-in, one-out deal. While this development may provide some relief for the government, concerns surrounding the treatment and rights of individuals being removed under the agreement persist. Lastly, we discussed the rise of populism and its impact on democratic values in Europe, with a growing trend among young people becoming disillusioned with the current state of democracy. We highlighted the need for leaders to listen to the concerns of young people and work towards creating a more inclusive and responsive democracy. These stories underscore the importance of addressing pressing global issues, from space security to migration and democratic values. As we move forward in these uncertain times, it's essential to prioritize cooperation, social responsibility, and inclusivity. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press podcast. Until next time, good night and stay informed. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we covered the potential implications of the Federal Reserve's latest move on the economy. The Fed has taken a dovish stance, indicating that interest rates may remain lower for longer than initially anticipated. This shift could have far-reaching consequences, including effects on inflation, employment, and overall economic growth. We'll continue to monitor this situation closely and provide updates as more information becomes available. Secondly, we delved into the world of technology with news of a $5 billion investment by NVIDIA in Intel. This partnership aims to combine NVIDIA's AI capabilities with Intel's CPU technology, targeting opportunities in data centers and PCs valued at $50 billion. The collaboration has sparked debate about its potential impact on the semiconductor industry, with some viewing it as a strategic play by NVIDIA to expand its reach, while others see it as a vote of confidence in Intel's restructuring efforts. Lastly, we explored the future of transportation with the announcement of a partnership between Lyft and Waymo to offer driverless rides in Nashville, Tennessee. This development marks a significant milestone for both companies as they strive to revolutionize the transportation landscape. The collaboration is expected to enhance Lyft's competitive edge and could have far-reaching implications for the autonomous vehicle market, which is projected to account for up to 15% of new car sales by 2030. These stories represent just a few of the many exciting developments unfolding in the worlds of finance, technology, and transportation. As always, we'll keep you informed with the latest news, insights, and expert analysis on the stories that matter most to you. Until next time, thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Stay ahead. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we delved into the discovery of a potential new planet in our solar system, which challenges our current understanding of planetary formation. We also examined the behavior of an interstellar comet known as 3I Atlas, which offers insights into the composition of comets and asteroids in other solar systems, and raises fundamental questions about the possibility of life beyond our planet. Additionally, we uncovered a remarkable discovery in an ancient Arabic poem which sheds new light on a supernova that occurred over 800 years ago. The identification of supernova 1181 and its potential remnant, P30, is a testament to the power of interdisciplinary research and highlights the importance of studying historical records and astronomical data. These stories remind us that there's still so much to learn and discover in the universe, and we're excited to continue exploring the latest developments in astronomy and beyond. Thank you for joining me on this journey through space and time, and I'll see you again soon. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Carl. First, we explored the groundbreaking technology of phytomining, which uses plants to extract metals from the earth, offering a more environmentally friendly alternative to traditional mining methods. Next, we delved into the world of science and environmental stewardship, where researchers are harnessing the power of phytomining to reduce pollution and promote sustainable resource extraction. Lastly, we celebrated the iconic benefit concert series, Farm Aid, which has been supporting family farmers for 4 decades. With a star-studded lineup, this year's 35th anniversary celebration aims to raise awareness about the importance of family farming and promote sustainable agriculture practices. These stories showcase the intersection of human innovation, environmental science, and community support. By embracing sustainable technologies and promoting local food systems, we can build a healthier, more resilient future for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, I'm Charles, wishing you a thoughtful and informed evening. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm your host, Joan. Tonight we're recapping the latest news in fashion and entertainment. First up, we've got the scoop on Cardi B's latest fashion collaboration. Then, we're diving into the world of Nepo babies taking over the runway. Yes, you heard that right. Romeo Beckham, Iris Law, Lila Moss, and Amelia Gray Hamlin are just a few of the famous kids strutting their stuff on the catwalk. We're also giving you the lowdown on Madewell's incredible sale, where you can score up to 50% off nearly everything. From iconic denim to chic footwear and ultra-soft cashmere sweaters, it's the perfect time to update your wardrobe for fall. And finally, we're talking about Cardi B's new album release. With catchy beats and empowering lyrics, it's a must-listen. We'll be bringing you a full review soon, but for now, let's just say it's getting a lot of buzz. That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press. Until next time, stay fashionable. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we looked at the conservation efforts in the Blackwater River in Ireland, where a devastating fish kill has left the angling community reeling. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of our ecosystems and the need for effective environmental governance. Secondly, we explored the critical role that seed-dispersing animals play in maintaining the health and biodiversity of our forests. A recent study revealed that the disappearance of these animals can disrupt seed dispersal, leading to reduced forest regrowth and carbon storage, which has significant implications for climate change mitigation efforts. Lastly, we reported on the conservation success story in the Blackwater River's counterpart, where sustainable practices are being implemented to protect the environment. However, this was not the case. Instead, our third article talked about the conservation efforts needed in various ecosystems around the world, specifically highlighting the importance of preserving biodiversity and the delicate balance of our ecosystems. These stories underscore the urgent need for responsible stewardship of our natural resources and the importance of considering the complex relationships between animals, plants, and our climate. As we continue to navigate the challenges of environmental protection, it's essential that we prioritize transparency, accountability, and sustainability in our efforts to create a better future for all. That's all for tonight's summary. Thank you for joining me on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, I'm David, bidding you a good evening. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attanature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.